Hello, you're welcome. Please subscribe to this channel. Click on the subscription button. God bless you so much. I say find the y over the x of x squared plus y squared is equal to 2p xy, where p is a constant. Full stop. Now, given that p is equal to 10, x is equal to -2, and y is equal to 5, find the value of the y over the x. So let me rewrite the question down. We say x squared plus y squared is equal to 2pxy. Now we have to differentiate x and y together. So as I said yesterday in the earlier video, this is what we call implicit differentiation. So anytime you differentiate y, you add the y over the x. So I will start. So if I differentiate x squared, I'll use the exponent or the power or the index to multiply the coefficient, which is 1. So 2 times 1 will give us 2. Then I'll subtract 1 from the exponent. So it becomes 2 minus 1. That will still give me 1. So x power 1 will still give us x. Plus, now I have to differentiate 2y, x squared. So 2 times 1 it will give me 2. I'll subtract 1 from the power. It will give me 1. It becomes 2y. But don't forget, anytime you differentiate y, we add the y over the x. So here I'll add the y over the x. And this is equals to. Now, knowing well that p is a constant, I want to factor p out. So let me factor p out. And then I will now differentiate 2xy. All right. When I hold on y, I'll differentiate 2x. Don't forget, I factored out p. So what it means is that, let me do it here. What it means is that I am now having 2xy to differentiate as p is multiplying them. So I factored p out. I am left with 2xy. Now, I want to hold on to y and differentiate x. When I differentiate 2x, I'll get 2. Then I'll add the y, it becomes 2y. Then I am left with y to differentiate. Then plus, since this is multiplying, we treat it as a product, plus. Now let me hold on to 2x. So first I hold on to y, and I differentiated 2x, and I had 2, and I add the y. Now let me hold on to x and differentiate y. When I hold on x and differentiate y, I will get 2. But don't forget, so far as I am doing the differentiation for y, I have to add the y over the x. So this will be 2x, then the y over the x. I close the bracket. So now I can now expand the bracket now. So I'm now having 2x plus 2y dy over the x is equal to 2py plus 2px, then dy over the x. Now let me group items. Let me put the y over the x at the left side and send the other ones there. So I'm having 2y dy over the x. This one will come, becomes minus 2px dy over the x is equal to 2py minus 2x. But I have something common here, and that is the y over the x and the y over the x here. And that's what I'm looking for. So I'll factor the y over the x out. So the y over the x out. So here I'm left with 2y minus here 2px, which is equal to 2py minus 2x. But don't forget, I'm looking for the y over the x. So I'll divide by the coefficient of the y over the x. That is 2y minus 2px. Here too, the same thing. 2y minus 2px. So it implies that the y over the x is now equals to 2py minus 2x, all dividing 2y minus 2px. But when you look at this one, 2 is common to both sides. Here to 2 is common. So let me factor 2 out. So here I'll factor 2 out. I am left with py minus x. Let me factor 2 out at the denominator too. 2. I am left with, here I'm talking about here, I'm left with y minus 2p. 2p, now the 2 is gone. So I am left with px. I am factoring, or I want to factor the 2 out. So 2 is common here, and I factor it out. The numerator to 2 is common. So I am having y minus 2px. So these 2 here cancel these 2. So it means my dy over dx is equal to now py minus x dividing y minus px. But I am given, so don't forget I am given, let's come here, p to be 10, x to be negative 2, and y to be 5. So I'll come here. So from the question, p is 10, I'll write 10, multiplying y is 5, minus x is negative 2, all dividing y is 5, minus p is 10, multiplying x, which is negative 2. So 10 times 5 will give you 50, minus minus will give you plus, which is equal to 52 here. Then 10 times negative 2 will give you negative 20. Negative 20 times negative 1 will give you 20 plus 5. That is giving me 25 here. Now, is there any number that can divide 52 and 25? Yes. 2 can do that work for me. 2 will go here. Okay, I realize 2 cannot do it. So I can change it to mixed fraction. That will be giving me 25 will go here 2 times, remainder 2. So 2 out of 25. So that is the value of the y over the x. So therefore, the y over the x is equal to 2 whole number, 2 out of 25. Thank you for watching. God bless you so much. Please subscribe to this channel.